Hi, my name is Kathleen and I'm a public health nurse from Snohomish Health District. I work in the Communicable Disease Surveillance and Reporting Department, which is just a fancy way of saying that when you get sick, I talk to you about your sickness and make sure you don't get anyone else sick. So why do we care about bats? Well, besides the fact that they're very cute and cuddly, bats are the only known reservoir for rabies in Washington state. Out of the bats that we test, about 5% of them come back positive for rabies, but we think in the general population about 1% of bats in Washington have rabies. As rabies is a very serious virus that will kill you if not treated, we like to make sure that you're not at risk for rabies if you are exposed to a bat or if your animal's exposed to a bat. We'd like to make sure you're not at risk for rabies. Well, it depends on if the bat is alive or dead. I'm going to assume that you have found an alive bat and you are very freaked out because it is fluttering around you. So what you should do is first of all try to contain the bat. You want a hard-sided container. So like a coffee tin, one of those, I want to call them Ziploc containers. I feel like that's not the right name, but that's what we're going to call it today. So you don't want to use a paper bag, no takeout bags. Don't throw it in a sock drawer. Please put it in a hard-sided container that you can use to transport. You also want to be able to put an airtight lid on the container. Before you put the lid on the container, please make sure to puncture it with pin-sized holes so that way the bat can breathe. You want to make sure that the holes aren't too big because bats can fit through a hole the size of your pinky. So nothing bigger than this or the bat will get out. And then you want to put it in a dark, cool room, not your fridge, not your freezer, not next to where you keep your dogs or your kids or your cats. Put it away from you. And then you can either call us at the Snohomish Health District. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the number should be here. Or you can, if it's the weekend or after hours, you can call PAWS Sanctuary, P-A-W-S. They're a wildlife sanctuary in Linwood. And they will help take the bat and hold onto it until we can take care of it during business hours. And their contact information should be here. So the last section didn't apply to you and the bat is dead or appears dead. So what you need to do is you need to put on thick leather gloves, like gardening gloves, in order to pick up the bat because we don't want the bat to accidentally bite you or scratch you in case it is alive. And then you also want to put it in a hard-sided container. If the bat is truly dead, you don't have to be as worried about pin-sized holes. But if the bat's just, partially dead or mostly dead, please put the pin-sized holes in it. And then again, either call us or call PAWS to get the bat taken care of. But we really do, if you found the bat in your home, in your bedroom, in the living room, when like your child was sleeping, anytime the bat's in your home, please give us a call. If you found the bat on a walk through the woods, in your shed, in an ancient burial ground, we don't care as much. So bat in home, call us. Bat outside of home you didn't have contact with, don't touch it. We want to know where the bat was when you found it, what the bat was doing, what were you doing, where the bat actually was, just about every question that you can think of. So please come prepared when you call us to be able to give us the background of the situation. What we're doing is we're trying to evaluate you to see if you're at risk for rabies, because if you are at risk, we're going to want you to get the proper treatment as quickly as possible because we're looking out for you and your safety. So please, 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 if you find a bat, give us a call and we will try to get you taken care of as quickly as possible. Vaccinate your pets against rabies. Even if it is a cat, it needs to be vaccinated against rabies. Please vaccinate your pets against rabies, including your ferrets. Please vaccinate your pets against rabies, including your dogs. Please, please, please vaccinate your pets against rabies.